The new timely adjustable Kerf steel frame is the latest innovation in our existing line of timely frames. In this video, we are going to show you how to assemble a complete pre-hung unit, and then we will show you how to install the pre-hung assembly into the rough opening. Our product is available in individual cartons or bulk pack. The inner pack carton would include the hinge jamb, strike jamb, head jamb, weather strip set, hardware pack, and pre-hang pack. The frame is available in 6/8, 7/0, and 8/0. The outer pack carton includes 2 upright closures and 1 header closure. Our closure sizes are as follows: C53, 4.5 inches to 5.5 inches, C63, 5.5 inches to 6.5 inches, C73, 6.5 inches to 7.5 inches, C83, 7.5 inches to 8.5 inches, C93, 8.5 inches to 9.5 inches, and C103, 9.5 inches to 10.5 inches. The tools required: 3-foot level, number 3 Phillips head screwdriver, flathead screwdriver, electric screw gun, number 2 Phillips tip recommended for hinge screws, number 3 Phillips tip recommended for drywall screws, tape measure, pencil, pry bar, utility knife, hammer, caulk gun, safety glasses. Hardware pack TA44, pre-hang pack TA43. Open the base side of the carton and lay the strike jamb, hinge jamb, and header on a flat surface. Insert the tab from the hinge jamb into the header and fasten with 2 number 6 by 1.5 inch Phillips pan head screws. Repeat the same step for the strike jamb. The next step is to apply the threshold. Attach the threshold by using 2 number 6 by 1.5 inch Phillips pan head screws on each side. Do not over-tighten. Disassemble the hinges by removing the pins. Attach the hinges to the frame by using number 10 by 24 by 1/2 inch machine screws. Do not completely tighten the screws. Allow enough room for movement of the hinge. Let's prepare the door. First, install the hinges on the door by using the number 10 by 24 by 3/4 inch wood screws. Again, do not completely tighten the screws. Allow enough room for movement of the hinge. The next step is to install the weather stripping. Carefully cut the weather stripping to the length needed for each upright and the header. Install the weather strip into the header first by inserting the stem into the Kerf pocket. Then install the uprights working from the top to the bottom. Place the door into the frame and insert the 3 hinge pins. Lift the door beyond the frame and apply the 1/8 inch spacer at the top and side corner of the door. Install the pre-hang clip into the lock edge portion of the door using 2 number 6 by 3/4 inch wood screws. The pre-hang bracket will hold the door in place once it is attached to the frame. Attach the pre-hang bracket to the frame using 2 number 6 by 1/2 inch Tek screws. This will maintain the reveal while installing the door. The frame and door is now ready for installation. Check the rough opening. The opening has to be 1 1/4 inch over the door width and 5/8 inch over in overall frame height. Caulk where the threshold foot will sit in the rough opening before installation. Tip the complete pre-hung unit into the opening. Check the margins between the door and frame. Level the header by shimming under the threshold or the frame if necessary. Center in the rough opening from left to right. Check for proper alignment and fasten the header and hinge jamb with screws in the holes provided every 11 inches to maintain the 90-minute fire rating. Tighten all hinges, remove the spacers and the pre-hang clip. Fasten the strike jamb. Installations required to comply with structural performance ratings will need to use number 10 by 2-inch security screws. Install 2 in the deadbolt and 1 in each hinge leaf. Slide the outer L-shaped pieces into the inner section already fastened to the wall. Start with the header closure first, ensuring the header is centered over the jamb legs, and then insert the upright closures into each jamb leg. Make sure the upright closures are tight to the header closure. The 3 closure pieces need to be snug to the wall before fastening in the holes provided. Make sure they are fastened at every 11 inches to maintain the 90-minute fire rating. Fire-rated frames require 1 fastener above or below every oval slot on both sides of the frame. You can use a common nail for wood stud partitions, or if you are installing into metal stud partitions, use a drywall Type S bugle head self-tapping screw. Now we are ready to install the trim. You can choose brick molding, wood casing, or steel casing to trim out the adjustable Kerf steel frame. The casing will conceal all of the fasteners once installed. If using wood, pre-cut the pieces. Mark the location of the oval slots on each piece and fasten to the wall with the nail going through the oval slot and into the framing material. If using snap-on steel casing, start by fastening the retainer clips to the frame. You will need our TA18 accessory package, which contains 11 TA18 retainer clips and fasteners. The retainer clips will fall into perfect register when attached to any nail hole. We recommend 4 on each jamb leg and 3 on the header. Start out by placing the first retainer clip roughly 6 inches from each end of the header and 1 in the middle. Then fasten 1 6 inches from the top of the jamb and then 6 inches from the bottom of the jamb, and evenly spaced in between. Repeat for the other jamb. The next step is to install the corner pieces into the header casing. When applying the casing, start with the header casing. Center the casing, allowing equal clearance on both sides, and just snap down on 1 clip. Slide the upright casing into the header casing and then anchor the header casing. Anchor the upright casing, make sure the casing is clipped over the outside and with the tap of the hand on the inside. The casing can be adjusted slightly to make sure the miters are all tight and neat. Apply the timely TA1 adjustable T-strike. This strike allows for up to 1/4 inch of adjustment to ensure proper compression of weather stripping and proper door closure. You can center the cup of the adjustable T-strike and adjust it accordingly after lock sets have been installed. If your door does not have a deadbolt strike prep, use our TA45 deadbolt filler plate. If your door is prepped for a deadbolt, use the strike plate supplied by the manufacturer. Apply the corner seals. 1 required on the hinge jamb and 1 required on the strike jamb. Caulk the exterior of the unit around the molding, at the base of the frame, and along the threshold to prevent moisture from penetrating the building. The frame has a 90-minute fire label. Do not remove the fire label. For field painting, you can paint over the removable laminate strip on the label or mask off the label and remove after painting. Painting instructions. It is important to follow the door manufacturer's paint procedures when finishing the door and frame. Steel door frames should be wiped clean with a solvent such as acetone or mineral spirits. Allow the cleaning solvent to dry completely until there is no residual odor. Once wiped clean, the frame must be lightly sanded with 220 grit sandpaper. After sanding, the door frame must be washed with a mild detergent in warm, soapy water, rinsed and then dried. Use exterior high-quality oil-based or 100% acrylic water-based latex paint on the exterior of the frame. Do not paint the weather strip. High-quality interior paint can be used on the interior surface of the frame only. To maintain product warranty, paint the frame within 45 days of installation. Repainting every 1 to 7 years will be required depending upon weather exposure. Timely adjustable Kerf steel frames are all manufactured of prime electro galvanized material to ensure a long-lasting, durable, rust-resistant frame that will withstand many of the various climates. Our frames offer 1 full inch of adjustability to make ease of installation and provide a product that will work on various wall thickness. We offer a Warnock-Hersey approved 90-minute fire rating. Design pressure ratings are available for compliance with national, state, and local wind load and/or missile requirements. Product approval under the Florida Building Code of Intertech Testing Services Warnock-Hersey Validation Program. The new FrameUp adjustable Kerf steel frame for Timely offers durability, security, and superior quality in exterior opening applications.